Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. So welcome back to my setting spray wars. Today's episode 7, and if you're watching this in the future, I will link all of the videos down below for you. So I will be testing out 8 drugstore setting sprays for your oily skin, and I will be testing them out with liquid foundation and powder foundation. So let's go ahead and get into setting spray number 7, and that's going to be the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Matte Spray. This claims to be a lightweight formula that extends makeup wear by preventing cracking, smudging, fading, and creasing while also reducing shine. I tested this setting spray out for 2 days, and day 1 is my first impression with liquid foundation, so let's roll the tape. So I just finished putting on all of my makeup except for my mascara because I don't like setting my setting spray when I have mascara on just because I have hooded eyes and I don't want there to be mascara transfer. So let's go ahead and get into the setting spray. Let's do a smell test first. So I'm not too sure what it smells like, but it smells really fresh. I really like it. So let's go ahead and put this on my face. I actually really like that spray. It's just so wide and it got all over my face, and the droplets were just really nice and very soft, and it just wasn't heavy. I'm really liking that spray. So I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge and then just press that setting spray into my makeup. All right, I'm really liking my makeup right now. I'm looking very matte. I think that the spray did a really good job just kind of emulsifying everything because, as you guys know, I do like to bake, so I use a lot of powder, and it definitely emulsified all of that. And I don't see any foundation that has been lifted. I don't see any dots, any white dots or anything like that. I think it looks really good so far. So let's go ahead and do a close-up so you guys can see. So here's what my forehead is looking like. Really good and really matte. The exact same thing with the left side, really matte, nothing has been lifted. And of course, the exact same thing on the right side. Okay, so my makeup is looking so good, and I have some really high hopes today because look at how matte this is. This is looking so, so nice. Of course, the real test is to see how this wears at the end of the day. So I'll be right back to let you guys know. All right, it's been 10 hours, so let's take a look at my face. I knew I had high hopes for a reason. My makeup is looking so, so good. I do have just a little bit of oil through my T-zone and then just a little bit on my cheek area, like closest to my nose. And that's it. It looks really, really nice. And I always say I've been having allergies. I have allergies all the time. Let's just say it. I have it all the time, and I'm always blowing my nose. So my foundation can just never stay on my nose. So, I mean, that's just something we're gonna just roll out. Anyway, my makeup is looking really, really good and so smooth in like my cheek area, my chin. Everything just looks so good. I feel like my makeup really hasn't moved. I do have just one crease line right here. Let's do a close-up so you guys can see. Look at how great this forehead looks. Barely any shine. The left side of my face looking really, really nice and just a bit oily on my nose. And the exact same thing on the right side. Today was definitely a success, and I cannot wait for tomorrow because tomorrow is my powder foundation. See you then. All right, so today's day 2, and I just finished putting on my powder foundation. So let's go ahead and put this to the test to see if it can emulsify all of this powder. Now I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and press this setting spray into my makeup. Okay, so my makeup is looking pretty good. That setting spray definitely emulsified all of my powder, and I don't see anything being lifted. I don't see any white dots anywhere. It looks so, so good. Okay, let's do a close-up so you guys can see. Here is my forehead looking nice and matte. And the left side of my face looking really, really good. Nothing has been lifted. And on the right side, everything is looking perfect and emulsified. I also have high hopes for today because this is looking so good. I am looking matte and emulsified. I will be right back to let you guys know how this works after 10 hours. Okay guys, it has been 10 hours, so let's go and take a look at my face. Okay, so I am definitely oily in the T-zone, and I do have some oil right here in between my cheek and my nose. I do have some on my chin as well. I do have some creasing in between my eyebrows and in my smile lines. My cheeks actually look pretty smooth and oil-free. So my makeup really isn't looking that bad. Let's go ahead and do a close-up so you guys can see. Here's my forehead looking a bit oily. In between my eyebrows. And the left side, you can definitely see I look pretty matte, but then I am getting oily in the nose area. And then the exact same thing on the right side, pretty matte, but oily. Not as good as day one, but it still looks pretty good. Okay, so far this is the only setting spray that I actually like spraying on my face. I'm not exactly sure why all of the drugstore setting sprays have to have harsh sprays, but this one is actually pretty nice. But anyway, this setting spray does a really good job instantly mattifying my makeup, and it honestly actually dulled my highlighter, so I do have to remember to re-highlight my face because this is just no joke. It will mattify the crap out of you. Now, not only does this control shine, but this does a really good job just making my makeup look smooth. I'm not exactly sure how a setting spray can do that, but it does it. Now, this is truly the best my makeup has looked during this entire Texas heat, and this is only $6.49. So if you guys are familiar with my oily skin series, you will know that I am a fan of Wet n Wild's Photofocus foundation. I'm wearing it right now, and I'm also pairing it with the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting powder. I just did a very light setting, and then of course I finished it off with the setting spray. Now there is one thing that I wanted to mention about this setting spray, and it's the fact that it does have a really strong fragrance. It does smell really, really good, but it does linger, and this is coming from someone who doesn't have a great sense of smell. With that being said, I honestly love the fragrance. It smells great and it just does wonders for my makeup. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys are a fan of fragrance in your makeup or your skincare. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks.